right, I think we're back. Angel, it's good to have you in here, man. By the way, liked a lot of what you were doing the other day. That was really cool. Appreciate you. Your plan, your challenge, that's really cool stuff, man. I want to get as many people back in here, so I'm gonna go back to what I was doing a second ago. But as soon as everybody's back in as much as possible, something I want to do. Okay with that. All right. Back in the channel again. Great to have you guys. Thank you guys for coming back. I know we're not going to have good video. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's not going to be good video. But I want to get as many back in here as possible. And it has nothing to do with what I'm about to do in the blacksmith, in the smithy. So we'll set that aside for now. Amos, good to have you in here, man. Glad to have you with us. Thanks, champ. I appreciate that. I don't want to wait too much longer for this. I'll go ahead and do finish up what I was doing here, and then as many people in here as possible. I have something really special I want to do here. Good to have you back, Neil. I'm going to finish up the blacksmithing portion of what we're going to do today. Bob, good to have you in here, man. Good to have you in here. Um, Give me just a second, everybody. Okay. Uh, First of all, I want to kind of demonstrate what we've been doing. Our campfire cook set. And get the top piece out here. So we got our end pieces, and then the piece we just finished making this evening as such. So that goes in there like that. And I'll have to reheat it. It actually goes the other way. But anyway, that's essentially what we're looking at. For those of you, get a little bit better. There we go. So that's what we're talking about. That piece goes out on the end to kind of hook stuff on. Get that around to you a little bit more. But there is our campfire cook set. And we'll finish it up. We've still got to do a few things to it. But anyway, it's really not important right now. With our time we have left, I want to do something. Take the glasses and everything off here for a moment. Even if the stream isn't going real well as far as the video and stuff is concerned, you guys, those of you who know Hans at Charming Hollow, Hans is a neat guy. Extremely talented smith, super nice guy, super humble. So I think what I would really like to do right now, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Troy, and what I actually do for a living, I'm a minister, I'm a farmer, and a blacksmith. Obviously, first and foremost, I'm a minister. And that's what I'm hoping. Look, I get it. You know, not everybody is into it or is a follower of God or a believer, and that's okay. But we have what I consider a brother, a friend of ours, part of the community who has a need. And we've met a lot of physical needs. I've watched Smiths meet each other's physical needs through this community. You know, hammers, tongs, knives, whatever, financial. And Hans's father is not doing well. So here I am. I have a platform. And you guys are here with me. So if you're not okay with this, I understand if you check out for a minute. If you are okay with it, I would like for you to just take some time right now and join me in a time of prayer for Hans, his family, and his dad. So let's go to God in prayer. God, thank you. Thank you for a day that you have blessed each and every one of us with. Father, for no matter the situation, Lord, we know we are blessed. and we go through rough times, we go through things that are difficult, and we have the blessing of being able to be together as a community, as a family. We talk about each other as brothers and sisters, and we just thank you for that. We thank you for this community. Lord, right now, we have a brother and his family who are in need. They're in need of love and support and your touch. Father, right now we take this time as a community to lift up Hans and his family, and his father, and everybody in the family. Let them understand that right now, that we are behind them, that we are supporting them, and that we love them. Lord, thank you we're going to say right now, thank you for YouTube, who made this possible right now, for this very thing that we're doing right now, whether it be blacksmithing or taking time to be together as a family. And Lord, we just lift him up right now, and we pray that each and every one will continue to do so. In your son's name we pray. Amen. For those of you who hung around and stuck in with me on that, thank you so much. Let me turn the fan off here real quick. So, this may be an abbreviated session tonight. I don't want to just keep on going, thinking that everything is perfectly fine and that it's no big deal to have family members, brothers of ours, going through hard times. So we may cut it short this evening. I pretty much got done what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get into the swing out pot hook or pot holder. I didn't want to get into that with a half hour basically left on the stream. You guys know how to blacksmith. You don't need me to show you how to blacksmith. We're just here to hang out together and enjoy each other's time. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Thank you guys for sticking in there and supporting your brother. So at this point, I kind of just wanted to take a little time. It's now 7:37. If you guys have something you want to talk about or discuss, if you have anything that you want to bring up or ask questions, on other live streams, people ask questions about blacksmithing and other things. So we can take the time right now just to chat and talk to each other about many other things other than necessarily blacksmithing. So let me just offer up that time. Again, while you guys are kind of thinking about that, or maybe we'll just end the stream, I don't know. Just again, want to encourage you guys on the two things that we discussed. The first one is the Big Bird mallet. If you guys are interested in that, when it comes time for 100 subscribers, when we get 100 subscribers, you guys who I'm gonna have you put in a secret word to earn the Big Bird mallet. And I think you've probably figured out what the secret word is. So when 100 subscribers come in and I open that up, you'll know which secret word there is to get the Big Bird mallet. And I also want to encourage you about the two things for a friend. Making two things into one, or making two things for a friend. Record making it or putting it together, and somehow get them receiving it. So while everybody's kind of thinking about what to say or what to ask or what to talk about, consider those things. My filming setup, Champ, my filming setup right now, what I have been doing is a combination of things. I've been trying to find out the best format. I've got a few LED lights. I have all fluorescent lights, all in your shop lights up in here, and I've actually taken the bulbs out of this one straight above the anvil because it basically washes the anvil out and you don't get a good color on this. But I've been basically using a combination of a very cheap video camera, webcams, and cell phone and iPad. And I've probably had some of the most success with the cell phone and the iPad. The problem I've had with that is storage space. And I've edited basically on iMovie. I tried a couple other of the free softwares. Again, I'm trying to get this off the ground, so I'm not going to invest right now a bunch of money in a bunch of software, and I think eventually I'll probably have to. But my setup, for lack of better terms, I've got less than $100 in my setup. As far as the Livestream setup goes, I have a Mac Mini, running. It's actually about an 8-year-old Mac Mini, and I have a brand new iPhone 11 that I just got today. And over here, the shot you were getting at the anvil is an iPad. Those are both running through NDI. NDI is a remote source. As long as the source is on the Wi-Fi network, which may be, again, I've checked the Wi-Fi speed. My Wi-Fi speed is okay. I'm getting about 12 plus on the upload. So there's enough bandwidth and speed to do it. I think usually what the problem is computer processing speed. I think that's what we're running into. So I'm trying to save up my pennies to get a proper computer in here dedicated to running live streaming. If that's the case, then I can come back with maybe a little bit nicer webcam and get some other angles. I really want to have now. Well, before I go, the microphone that I'm using is it's called a Chemifun. It's a wireless lapel mic. They're rechargeable, and it's a simple little pack with a 3.5mm jack on it at the other end, and it syncs up with just a blue light. It's got a volume control on it. $32, I think, for this, and that's the sound you're getting right now. And I'm really pleasantly surprised with the sound I get out of the little Chemifun microphone. And if it goes bad, I'll buy another one. For that price and the quality we're getting. I mean, the Forge has been going. I've had a fan going. Even when my loud bouncy house blower is running on the Coal Forge, it's not bad. It does a pretty good job. So, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I think right now the major thing is the processing speed on the computer. The Mac Mini is what's streaming OBS right now. So the two sources, the iPad and the iPhone, are on Wi-Fi going to the Mac Mini through OBS. OBS has an NDI source, and that NDI source puts the cameras in process. And then I have an opening screen. Everything is run through OBS on a Mac Mini. And unfortunately, the Mac Mini is, as I said, about 8 years old, and it wasn't designed for streaming. So I think the major issue might be the processing speed on the computer, and I'm hoping to take care of that as well. Yes, we are on a computer. But as far as the microphone, I absolutely love that. And so my hope is to be able to also do my recording on the computer, so that I'm not uploading files from a camera or off of a phone or things like that. That's the hope at some point in time. I had a nice little camera mount directly up above with a webcam on, and it worked okay, but I think the webcam was pulling through a USB port, was pulling too much processing, so I think that's kind of killing it as well. Yeah, Neil, I tell anybody to buy this little microphone. I mean, and it seems to be pretty durable. It's rechargeable. Right now, when we get done, I'll walk over there and plug it back in, and it'll run for 2+ hours on one charge. I mean, right now the battery's perfectly fine on it. I don't have any problems with it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I'm not trying to do a commercial for Chemifun, but it's a good mic, and I seem to be pretty good with it. I mean, obviously it's not a Rode or any of those other ones, but everybody always talks about how quiet everything is in here, and so if that works for you, go for it. And because it's a 3.5mm jack pin, if you're recording on like an iPad or an iPhone, you just plug that little little receiver. It's not even but that big. You plug the receiver into your 3.5 millimeter jack, you've got sound. You've got a wireless lapel mic. Yeah, the one thing that with the new iPhone, I think I'm going to be able to do is, because it has the USB-C, I think I can hook the iPhone directly into the computer via USB-C, and it actually function that way. Right now, I can use the iPhone as a webcam. It's on, as long as it's on the Wi-Fi network in here in the shop, then it connects via OBS. So it works out pretty good that way. But again, I think I'm pushing the processor speed a little too hard to do that. Welcome back, Rob. We've kind of shut down for the evening as far as the blacksmithing goes. We spent a little time lifting up lifting up Hans and his family. So that's kind of what we're doing. Now we're just kind of chatting about live streams and ways in which we do it. Like I said, eventually here in the shop, I want to be able to do all my editing and everything from in here. And so I've got to make some changes within the shop, but I've got plenty of space to do that as far as that goes. Right now, I'm almost thoroughly convinced that it's processor speed on the computer, and it's the little Mac Mini is. The name of the little lav mic is called a Chemifun. Let's see if I can tell you which one it is here. Chemifun 2.4G, and I don't have a model number on it. But it's pretty simple. I mean, the other unit looks almost identical to this, but it has a 3.5 millimeter jack on the end of it. I mean, it's super crazy simple. Yeah, the new iPhone doesn't have the 3.5. It has the USB-C. So I think I can connect it that way. It might change things just a little bit, not pull on the network near as bad. So I don't know. We're going to experiment with it. My son is going to be moving back this week, actually, at the end of this week, and Eli has done such a tremendous job helping out. When you look at the like and subscribe stuff, he did all this for me. The bar run forge, he did all that stuff for me, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you go to Instagram, you'll see that to my Instagram, you'll see there's a great little intro type video that he has of me working in Forge and a little effect. So, I'm really going to get a lot of help from him to be able to do the stream a little bit better. Yeah, I totally agree, Champ. That's definitely something that needs to happen. That's why we were thinking at first the USB webcams would be better because you're not pulling on any signal on Wi-Fi or anything. But then we found out we weren't getting any different rate with using the NDI sources with the iPhone and the iPad. So there again, I think we're really coming down to, as you said, the processor. The computer is probably the biggest issue as far as that goes. Yep, I agree. If it can be hardwired, it's definitely better. So what else? What else you guys got? You got a captive right here. You can bring up about whatever you want at this point. And we'll choose to talk about it or not talk about it. And if you guys want to call it a night. That's fine with me too. I'm game. I'm right here. Dana, before you go, guys, if you don't mind, throw a little round of applause Dana's way. I believe Dana was my first subscriber, and Dana has been a tremendous supporter of me from the very beginning. So if you guys would, just give Dana a great big thank you and appreciation for who he is. He's the sticker guy, so you know, Dana means a lot to the community. So, Dana, I appreciate you, buddy. God bless. There again, I got to turn this way to see the chat. I got a TV on the wall. It's actually and that's the other thing. I mean, it works good enough for me. I can stream. I have Roku out here, so I can do streaming services out here. I've got Wi-Fi signal. My computer actually is on a hard line, and like I said, I've done the speed tests. The speed tests are fine. It's not that. But right now, the TV on the wall is the TV on the wall is actually my monitor. And when Eli's here doing the stream, he monitors it from an actual monitor coming off the computer. So, yes, absolutely, Dana, appreciate you, man. Old Dana, some love. Yep. Champ, thank you so much for joining in. If you got anything you can kind of help out with, or you want to connect, please do so through the page and through the chat. I appreciate you being in here, and I appreciate all your insight and all your encouragement, man. You take care, and God bless. Yeah, for those of you who are on the channel and you understand now that this is not just about blacksmithing the channel, it's about, hopefully about much more than just heat, beat, and repeat, is that we join together as a community, as a body, and encourage and lift up one another, and that's really why I'm here anyway. I don't feel like I offer a whole lot on the blacksmithing side, except for this is me screwing stuff up, or this is just the way I do things, and just inviting everybody into my shop and into my channel. So hopefully it kind of separates things a little bit. All right. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. If you have anything else, I do want to encourage you. You know, obviously, you know the email. If you need a way to contact me, please. If you need my phone number, most of you guys, if you don't have it, get a hold of me. We'll exchange phone numbers. We'll exchange information. If you have need of anything that I can do for you or talk with you about, please do not hesitate. I want to keep in contact with you guys and extend the community as best we can. I am going to call it a night. We're just shy of 8 o'clock. So, again, lift up our brothers and sisters and try to do the best we can for them. God bless you guys, and take care. And we will see you next Thursday. Hopefully things continue to get better. God bless. Take care.